Hello everyone and welcome back for some more Drag Race gossip, secrets and drama. I'm back for another quick tea video with the hottest Drag Race gossip, and in this video we're going to be looking at 3 recent dramas, which include Monica Beverly Hillz alleges her ex-boyfriend fakes his own death, Tyra Sanchez's recent arrests and legal drama, as well as Crystal's ongoing lawsuit against an actor for defamation. All that and more coming up in today's video, so let's get started. Monica Beverly Hillz accuses ex-boyfriend of faking his death. Monica Beverly Hillz competed on season 5 of Drag Race US and more recently on All Stars 8. And one of the things that Monica became best known for from season 5 was that she came out as trans on the main stage. And she also talked more about her transition on All Stars 8 and how her life has changed since season 5. More recently, Monica was involved in a bit of a crazy situation where she alleged that her ex-boyfriend faked his own death, so let's break it down. So a few weeks ago in August 2023, Monica posted some photos on her Instagram of her and Josh Seiter, which implied as though the two of them were dating. For those of you who don't know, Josh Seiter competed on season 11 of the reality TV dating show The Bachelor back in 2015, where he was eliminated in week 1. And since then, Josh has dated several women who appeared on other reality TV shows such as 90 Day Fiancé and Love After Lockup. Josh has also been a mental health advocate and has talked about his various struggles with mental health, and he also came out as pansexual but later said he was bisexual. Anyway, after Monica posted these photos of her and Josh, people assumed the two of them were dating. However, a few weeks later, Josh's official Instagram account posted a statement saying that Josh had passed away, and it was implied as though he had taken his own life due to his mental health struggles. And this news of Josh's death spread rapidly, and many people offered their condolences. And one of those people offering their condolences was Monica, who posted a photo of her and Josh with the caption, "May you rest in peace, my honey." And she also posted an Instagram story thanking people for reaching out to her, saying that she was, quote, devastated by Josh's death. However, a day later, it was revealed that Josh was in fact not dead, and Josh posted a video on Instagram claiming that someone had hacked into his account and created this hoax that he was dead, and he had only just regained control of his account. Monica then subsequently deleted all photos of her and Josh, including her condolences post. However, Monica has now alleged that Josh faked his own death on purpose in order to get attention. Yesterday, Monica did a lengthy interview with Joey Nolfi of Entertainment Weekly where she detailed exactly what happened. I won't go through the whole interview, but I'll just go through the main points. But I'll put a link in the description in case you want to read the whole thing because it was a very interesting interview. Monica started out explaining that she had known Josh for many years because they both work in the same circuits. And they had flirted a bit over social media, but then they fell out of contact with each other until Josh contacted Monica in August of this year. And Josh then later admitted that he had been interested in Monica for years, and the two of them then met for a date in Los Angeles. Monica said they then officially became a couple after the second date, which is the photo that Monica shared on social media. However, Monica said that she was a bit, quote, iffy about the relationship because Josh had had some negative press in the past claiming that he was a, quote, clout chaser and had a history of dating reality TV stars. And apparently several people had warned Monica to stay away from Josh. I did some research about this, and it's claimed that Josh previously went by the name Joshua Andrew, and he had dabbled in some gay adult content. But he also apparently did a video with another creator called Brian Horn called Dear Black People, which apparently contained a lot of racist opinions and jokes about various ethnic minorities. And it seems like this video has since been deleted and I couldn't find much information about it. Anyway, back to Monica, and she said that she had asked Josh about the claims that he was a clout chaser, and apparently Josh said that he had planted those stories himself. Monica then said that on August 22nd, Josh broke up with her by text after a long period of him not answering her texts, and he said that he wanted to be friends because he wasn't in the right place for a relationship. Monica said she then took down the photos of them on Instagram, and then Josh blocked her on Instagram and said that he was focusing on his adult film career, which Monica had no idea about. Monica said that after they broke up, she was nervous about him and used a different account to check on him because Josh was known for, quote, pulling stunts and doing crazy bleep. She then heard about his apparent death at the same time as everyone else, and then a day later it was revealed that he was not dead and he claimed that his account was hacked. Monica said she tried to reach out to him, but he had blocked her and never responded. But Monica then alleged that she thinks that Josh faked his own death for attention. Monica said, quote, "It makes me look like I'm involved and that I'm crazy. I got my page hacked. It took me months to get my damn Instagram back. I was devastated. There's no way in hell that his was hacked. Sorry, no." Monica then went on to say that if Josh had really been hacked, he could have reached out to her directly and asked Monica to post on his behalf to explain that he wasn't really dead. But Monica said, quote, "He didn't do bleep, sat back and got off on everybody freaking out and going through a thing. It's sick in the effing head." Monica also said Josh had told her previously that he had more than one Instagram account, so he could have used that account to dispel the rumours that he was dead, but he didn't. Monica also said that she herself has suffered with mental health issues in the past, but she takes medication and goes to therapy, but Josh apparently doesn't do any of that. And Monica also said, quote, "I'm not trying to be rude, but this is what's happening. Why is there no repercussion for him? Now he has his Instagram back, so now he's going to go back to what he's doing, and nobody's going to hold Josh accountable because what? He's a white cis man. It really does bother me because trans women of colour, people I know personally, are being attacked and murdered, and nobody's giving them the airtime they need. But Josh Seiter comes along and he's in the news, he's everywhere." Monica has since posted a similar statement on Instagram, and she also said that his Instagram should be banned or, quote, "he needs to get help or lock his ass up." Entertainment Weekly also reached out to Josh directly for a statement, and Josh denied that he faked his own death and said, quote, "Those are all ridiculous accusations made up by somebody with nothing better to do with their time." And Josh also said that as a mental health advocate, he would never joke about someone taking their own life. And Josh doesn't seem to have posted any more about the situation so far on social media or has not responded to Monica's allegations. So we'll have to wait and see if there are any further developments about this. James Ross / Tyra Sanchez's legal drama. James Ross, who was previously known as Tyra Sanchez, was the winner of Drag Race US Season 2. Many of you will probably know that James has become a bit of a controversial figure since he won Drag Race, after several incidents such as apparently threatening to bomb DragCon and also threatening other drag queens online. James quit drag for many years but has come back to drag recently under the name King Tyra. But what you may not know is that James is currently involved in some legal drama after he was arrested several times and tried to protest his arrests. James was arrested back in May of 2023 in Stark, Florida, after he was apparently involved in a minor car accident, but he was charged with resisting an officer without violence and simple assault on an officer. According to TMZ, James also threatened to shoot the officer and tried to run away from the officer who used a taser. But James then took to Twitter shortly after, and in a now deleted tweet, James said that he was not in jail as some people has reported, and that people can stop with the rumours and speculation, and he also said, quote, "Stand by while I sue Stark Police Department." Then, in July, James was arrested a second time because James had done a series of protests about his first arrest. According to the chief of police, during one of James's various protests, he was wearing a G-string and dancing while holding a sign protesting his arrest. James then apparently went home and came back holding a sex toy and started waving it around. And according to the chief of police, people driving past were stopping to shout at James, and it was causing a traffic problem because James was standing at an intersection within a construction zone, and that's why James was arrested again. Later in August of this year, James posted a lengthy statement on Instagram addressing his legal issues. In the post, James said that he had been absent for 2 weeks because of the, quote, mental anguish that was caused by the Stark Police Department. James also said that he is filing civil lawsuits against the police department and that he will continue to speak out and said, quote, "I will not stop until the Stark Police Department is abolished once and for all." He also addressed his cancelled shows and also other issues with his line of merch and said that he would be making this right. And he also said that he'd be sharing content of King Tyra on Instagram for free. He ended by saying that because of this legal situation, he was devastated that he was unable to go to the Beyoncé Renaissance tour and his tickets went to waste. But nothing else has been said since then, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with James's civil lawsuits against the police department and see if any further developments come from it. Crystal sues Laurence Fox for defamation. Crystal competed on season 1 of Drag Race UK. You may remember that in one of my previous videos, I talked about Crystal suing actor Laurence Fox for defamation, and there has since been an update on this situation. For anyone who doesn't know, Laurence Fox is an English actor and appeared in the detective series Lewis as well as other projects. But in more recent years, Laurence has become an outspoken conservative political commentator and has been criticised for many of his extreme views. He also ran for Mayor of London in 2021 but was unsuccessful. Back in 2021, Laurence got involved in some Twitter drama involving the supermarket chain Sainsbury's, who said that as part of Black History Month, they were creating safe spaces for black employees. And Laurence claimed that Sainsbury's was promoting racial segregation and discrimination. Laurence was called out for these comments by several people, including Crystal, who said that Laurence was being racist. And Laurence responded to several of these tweets by calling these people P-words. By P-words, I'm referring to the word that is used to describe someone who is sexually attracted to children, but I can't use the word itself in this video as it may risk breaking YouTube rules. Anyway, Crystal, as well as 2 other people who Laurence called a P-word, later sued Laurence, and Laurence countersued over the accusations of racism. The court later ruled that Laurence had to pay over £36,000, which is around $45,000 in legal fees, and Laurence appealed the ruling. There was then a recent pre-trial hearing where it was reported that Laurence had scored a, quote, victory because one of the arguments made by one of the other parties had been dismissed. However, Laurence lost the arguments made by Crystal and the other party as these arguments were upheld. And although no official rulings have been made, Crystal shared an update on the situation on social media. Crystal said, quote, "The judgment for this appeal was released today and is found in our favour in 5 of the 6 instances. Despite his," referring to Laurence's, tweets claiming success today, he lost on almost everything and I am still in a very strong position heading into trial. Currently the standing as we approach trial in November is that me calling him a racist was a statement of opinion, therefore I can run a defence of honest opinion, whereas him calling me a P-word would be read as a statement of fact and therefore be defamatory. And Crystal finished by saying that since this whole legal drama started, she has continued to receive a high level of abuse, but she wants to remind everyone of the consequences of using defamatory language. And so, although there has not been an official ruling on the case yet, it looks like there has been some progress and the case will probably take some time until a decision is reached. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So there you go, there were 3 recent dramas involving queens from RuPaul's Drag Race. Let me know your thoughts on the situations in the comments. But please remember to keep the comments respectful and don't be hateful towards anyone. Let's keep it all nice and friendly, please. I'd also like to say a massive thank you to all of my amazing Patreon members. In the You're a Winner Baby tier, we have Emerald1508 and PC Smush. And then in the Shantae You Stay tier, we have Becky, Charlie, David, Emma, Kylie, Max, Tebby and Craig. Thank you all so much for your incredible ongoing support. It really does make such a massive difference to my channel and it allows me to keep making videos for you all, so thank you all so much. If you'd like to join my Patreon and get exclusive benefits, such as early access to my videos, shoutouts in my videos, as well as priority access when submitting interview questions, among other benefits, you can join my Patreon for just a few dollars a month to unlock these amazing benefits, and I'll put a link in the description. Please make sure you like, comment and share this video as it really helps support my channel. And of course, please make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay up to date about new uploads. Thanks for watching and I hope you'll join me again in future videos. Thank you, bye!